CBS.com.
Do not look, okay? Just give me a minute.
How can I? I'm blindfolded.
Don't fall off that porch. There's thorns in those rose bushes.
Okay, but hurry up. I want to see my new home. Brian? Oh. Brian, I'm starting to feel kind of stupid in this
We
thing.
can't have that. Hey, here you go. Hold on. What do you think?
It's amazing. When we drove by, I thought it looked so much more rustic.
Do you like it?
You would never know it was this beautiful from the outside. I feel like I'm a million miles away.
You mean a million miles away from your parents?
And the trial?
What trial?
Oh, you were so right about this place. It's already starting to work. It's magic.
This is Molly Conlon reporting to you live from the Oakdale Courthouse. The hot topic on this hot August day is whether the testimony of Carly Tenney will exonerate the prominent businessman Craig Montgomery, who's on trial for the attempted murder of his wife, internationally renowned clothing designer Barbara Ryan. Miss Griffin, you surprised us all yesterday.
Did I?
Yes, getting Barbara Ryan on the stand was quite a coup for the prosecution.
Yes, well, we're very grateful to Miss Ryan, who, despite her grievous injuries, agreed to testify.
And what kind of damage did that do to the defense?
I can't discuss the specifics of this case.
Okay, well, can you at least tell us if you think it's enough to convict Craig Montgomery?
Well, there's no way to predict what the jury will decide. However, I'm quite confident about today's testimony.
Really? Isn't Carly Tenney supposed to supply Craig Montgomery with an alibi today?
That's what I've heard. Excuse me.
Will the Craig Montgomery trial be remembered for more than this record-breaking heat?
Well, you looked great.
Jessica Griffin looked cocky. What does she know about Carly?
Oh, wait, I gotta fix my face.
Oh, honey, maybe you should go into the ladies' room and take a look at the whole picture. I wonder what the turnout is going to be today. I hope Barbara's not going to testify again. I was embarrassed for her. I couldn't bear that. Yesterday was a day in court that one will not forget.
Ah, you don't know what's gonna happen today.
Ooh, you sound like you have a crystal ball.
No,
up there in
no,
your...
no ball.
No ball?
No, but I got a brain, and Carly Tenney's gonna be very, very sorry that I do.
We'll be fine today as long as there are no surprises. Craig, we can't afford any surprises.
Maybe I should have been a judge.
Judges can't have a criminal record. Craig, assure me that I'm not going to find out anything about you and Carly, like the fact that the two of you have been having an affair.
I have never been unfaithful to my wife, Cass. Carly and I were never lovers, and that's the truth.
What do you think?
I think you look like the world's most beautiful woman.
Thank you.
On the way to a funeral that's being held at a library. Here, right?
What? Well, do I look honest?
Well, how can you possibly look honest when you're pretending to be someone you're not? Unbutton that, please. You know, look, juries can always sniff out a witness that's not being straight with them.
So I should change the shoes.
Please,
Right,
change
the
them
shoes
quickly.
are a little
Let's go.
overkill.
Just be your beautiful self.
Okay. Better?
The best.
Would you?
Yes. Okay.
You know something, Jack? I'm kind of scared. You know, whenever anybody asks me questions like a cop or anybody in authority, I feel really nervous, and I feel guilty even when I'm not.
Everybody feels that way.
Even you. The most honest G-man in the world.
Even me.
You don't have a past like I have.
Hey, today's not about the past. All you gotta think about today is being honest.
You are right. I'm just gonna walk in there. I'm gonna look straight in Jessica's eye, and I'm gonna tell her Craig could not possibly have tried to kill Barbara.
No, absolutely not.
What?
No, you can't do that. You'll be dead meat if you do that.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Not for you, meathead. How's Barbara today?
It's quiet in there. Maybe she's still sleeping.
Oh, you mind if I just check? I'm just gonna leave these for her.
You know I can't let you in there. Come on, Hal. I got orders. No visitors. Only Paul Ryan.
You ever break the rules? Yeah, well, I guess that's why you have a job and I don't.
Go on. I never saw you.
Dr. Max, extension 456. Dr. Max, extension...
Barbara?
Oh, Hal.
Oh, did I wake you up? I'm sorry.
Please, please just stay right there.
I brought you something. It's your favorite croissant. I thought maybe we could have some breakfast together.
I'm not very hungry. Oh, thank you. It's very kind. I need to rest, Hal.
This isn't a social call.
I should have known.
Montgomery's facing a mega prison term today for what he did to you. And Carly's gonna give him an alibi today.
Oh, that's what she thinks.
What do you mean?
Jessica has a surprise for Craig and his platinum alibi. Craig is one step closer to prison life, and he doesn't even know it.
Craig is an irredeemable, wretched man, and I would love to see him put away permanently. But Barbara, I don't think he tried to kill you.
We'll find side A and B. Because of the law of signs, we know that B equals C times sine B over sine C, and A equals C.
Want to see a bright idea from Crest? It's new dual action whitening. It not only whitens your teeth, it helps keep them whiter by repelling new stains. For a smile that nothing can tarnish. New dual action whitening from Crest.
Introducing the 10-minute breakthrough. Get beautiful, gentle, long-lasting hair color in just 10 minutes with Revlon's high-dimension permanent hair color. It'll take you longer to get dressed. High-dimension hair color, only from Revlon.
Is your love life a struggle? The power of the tarot can help. Call me for your free reading now. He can't call you that easily, can he?
No.
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
Because he's in lockdown.
Yes.
Okay. He's not a lying person, you understand?
Yes.
Deception is something that you have had more than your share of, correct?
You are so right. How did you know that?
Who is that girlfriend of yours that has that purple weave in her hair?
That's my best friend.
How's your back, honey?
Wow. I pulled a muscle recently.
You have heart disease is something that is a straight line through your family. I'm feeling palpitations from you on a regular basis, correct?
Yeah, I'm being tested for stuff right now.
Right before the wedding took place, you accused him of sleeping with somebody.
You got that right.
Call me for your free reading now.
Call 1-800-974-2210.
My best potty training advice is don't flush when mom's in the shower. Crazy. Be careful where you aim. Watch out for zippers. Flush and wash your hands.
How
Help your child feel like a big kid with Pull-Ups training pants. Pull-Ups go up and down just like underwear, and now their fun new designs even look more like big kid underwear. So potty train with Pull-Ups and watch how fast kids grow up.
It takes a lot of practice, but you can do it. I'm a big kid now. And that's all you need to know. That's all.
A black majority, a white mayor. Eye on America tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Tonight, it's Dave to the rescue during the CBS mailbag. Then, Billy Crystal saves the day, plus lifeguard pet peeves.
Constantly having to remind Letterman it ain't a nude beach.
Now, wait, what are you trying to tell me? That I'm incapable of telling the truth? Or that no one will believe me even if I do?
No. First of all, you can't testify about what Craig did or did not do to Barbara. You don't know that. All you can talk about is yourself and Craig.
Okay. I can do that.
And the second thing is, I want you to look at me while you testify, only because I don't want you looking at Jessica Griffin.
Why not?
Listen, I never get nervous when I testify, but Jessica knows how to keep pulling the rug out from under you. She knows all the tricks for throwing you off balance and keeping you there. She lulls you into this false sense of security, and just when you think you can relax, she hammers you.
You're scaring me.
No, listen, just look at me, tell the truth. Keep it simple.
Yesterday, it was simple. Today, it seems pretty complicated.
So all you have to do on the stand is breathe and tell it like it happened.
How can I talk about Craig when I'm looking at you?
Honey, there is nothing that you can say that will shock or even surprise me.
I love you. I love you so much.
We gotta go. We gotta go. You ready?
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know if I'd see you again today after Barbara's testimony yesterday.
I know in my heart that you can never do this to Barbara. You've never hurt another human being like that.
Thank you, Margot. What did I do to deserve hurt, though? Huh?
Not much.
Jessica, I'll talk to you for a second.
Sure, what's up?
We got an update on the guy who attacked Emily Stewart. Apparently he had an antipsychotic drug in his system.
Have you ID'd him yet?
We're trying to track down how he got access to this drug, if he was regular at the hospital, if he knew a lot about hospital routine.
I know where this is going.
And where is this going?
Well, you're trying to connect that incident with Barbara's attack at the hospital.
Emily Stewart was attacked shortly after she started asking questions about Barbara.
Margot, the man who attacked Barbara is on trial and sitting right over there. Now, you may not be happy about it, but that's the way it is.
Craig is not a killer, and he's got an alibi for the second attack.
Carly Tenney, bad girls don't make good alibis.
Hey, Sailor!
Darling.
Hey, Rose.
Hi.
Lucinda?
Hello, Paul. How is your mother this morning?
She won't be here, but her mind is at ease.
That's all that matters.
Rose, I want to thank you. Over dinner, perhaps?
Oh!
You're thanking Rose? Thanking her for what?
I did something for him. How about tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well...
I'm joking. Not tonight.
Hey, listen, I have to have a word with Jessica, but I'll talk to you afterwards, okay?
Yeah, you'll talk to me.
Okay.
What was that all about? Are you two talking in code now?
No. I don't want to ruin my surprise.
Oh, surprise. You're covert, right? Like your sister.
Oh, it's Lily. I've been worried about her.
She leaves me messages in the wee hours of the morning when she knows I'm asleep and I can't hear the phone.
Of course.
And I'm very worried about her. But anyway, I have a daughter available and here, but not speaking to me.
Excuse me. Hi, this is Sierra Montgomery, the ex-wife of Craig Montgomery.
And the mother of his children, Brian and Lucy. They're very concerned about their father.
And what about you?
Absolutely.
But do you think that your ex-husband, the man whom you divorced for his numerous infidelities, is innocent?
With all my heart.
And what about your children? Why aren't they here today?
Our daughter Lucy is away at summer school in Florida.
Good. And your son?
Down in editing.
Yeah, I've been watching the live feed from the courthouse. Molly Collin knocks me out. She's fearless.
You're right, she is. She's not afraid to ask the tough questions.
Well, I guess that's why she's a big star right now.
You said that you were looking for me. I hope you haven't had any complaints.
About your work now.
Okay. Somebody objected to working with an ex-con?
Actually, what I'm concerned about, Nick, is that you neglected to mention to me your previous relationship with Molly.
Relationship?
Nick, Molly told me. I mean, to say the least, you two share a troubled past. I mean, I can't help but wonder why you were not upfront about that when we were interviewing.
Well, I really didn't feel like it was my place to say anything. I mean, Molly's made a really nice life for herself here, and I respect that. And she has every right to her privacy.
Well, I agree with you there. Unfortunately, somebody has breached that privacy recently, and in a very cruel way.
Yeah, I know. She told me about that last night. Her, mug shot on the internet and some weird things in the mail. Look, I would never do anything like that, okay? Never. All I want is to put my past behind me and make a new life for myself. Just like Molly. Now, I know that she's not happy that I'm here. But the mistakes I've made, they're in the past. And I've paid for them.
Well, you know, that's the way I've been looking at this, too. But I have to tell you that you could change my mind about that. I want to warn you that if you do anything at all to give Molly trouble, you're fired.
Don't worry, Kim. I love my new job. And I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize this chance you've given me.
It's a feeding frenzy in there as everyone's jostling for front row seats. This is Molly Conlon with live coverage of the Craig Montgomery trial. We'll bring you more on the news at noon. Okay. Where are you going?
Coffee, want some?
Only if it's iced.
Look, they're still not here, but don't worry.
Don't worry, Jake. I'm having a meltdown here.
Okay, you guys back off. Not now. Not now,
Jake,
right?
come on.
Not now.
Great. How you feeling?
Well, if it weren't for Jack, I'd be dead.
It's gonna be all right. You just keep your answers simple and don't volunteer anything.
Don't worry. I won't. Excuse me. Hey, what'd I miss? Who's here? Barbara Ryan? Hal Munson?
What do I look like, the answer man to you?
Craig tried to kill me. I saw him right before the explosion.
But you couldn't.
The police know he was there.
But Craig did not go in the boathouse, Barbara, and he left before the explosion.
You believe his lies?
Craig did not have the knowledge or the time to set the bomb that did this to you.
And you think that I lied, Hal?
I think you believe that you saw this, Barbara, but you didn't.
Go away, Hal. You're gonna be late for the trial.
I can't sit in that courtroom and let Craig take the fall for this as much as I hate the guy when I know that who really did this to you is out there and waiting for the chance to come back and finish the job.
No. Craig wanted my company and my money and his lover, Carly Tenney. So he set a bomb off in my face, and then he walked away and left me to die.
Forget it. Forget about what you said in court. Talk to me now. Did you see Craig at that boathouse?
It's all about you. It's not about me.
He's the voice of passion.
There is no one more beautiful than
He's the voice of love.
here and now. I promise to love
Presenting the best of Luther Vandross.
everyone needs a love, any love, any love.
Feel the power.
Hold me closer in every minute of every hour. Feel the fire.
magic. Get Luther Vandross on 2 CDs or cassettes for just $19.99.
Anyone who ever loved could look at me.
Order with your credit card and get a free bonus album of Luther classics.
Always and forever.
That's 3 beautiful albums for just $19.99.
You got me going in circles.
Then audition other great love collections, satisfaction guaranteed.
I'm only human, baby.
So order with your credit card and get 3 beautiful albums.
Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby?
Call 1-800-440-7007 to order the best of Luther Vandross for $19.99 for 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Use your credit card and receive a free bonus CD or cassette. Or send $19.99 plus $3.99 shipping and handling to Luther Vandross, Department 4, Richmond, Virginia 23280. Or order online at timelife.com.
Okay, Charlie. Time for bed. I'm not kidding, mister. Charles, I'm really not kidding.
With double the cream.
I am counting to 10.
It's double the licks.
1, 2...
Double stuff. Only from Oreo.
By the time we reach 40, about 40% of us will already have visibly thinning hair.
Shocked? So were we. Because we're women.
Helpless? No, we're not.
Because there's Rogaine.
Rogaine can help us keep the hair we've got.
There's hope. There's help. There's Rogaine.
State your name, please.
Carly Tenney.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do. I'm rooting for you.
Miss Tenney, do you know the defendant, Craig Montgomery?
Yes, I do.
Where did you first make his acquaintance?
It's in Hong Kong about a year ago.
Your Honor, would you please ask the witness to direct her attention to me?
You are so instructed, Miss Tenney.
Thank you. What were you doing in Hong Kong?
I was living there with my husband, Winston Lowe. Craig was one of his business associates.
And was Mr. Montgomery married when you met him?
Yes, I suppose he was. I didn't know it at the time.
Are you currently employed?
No.
Have you had any regular employment since you returned to Oakdale?
No.
And yet you resided for several months in a lovely room at the Lakeview Towers, is that correct?
Yes.
How did you pay for it?
I didn't.
Who did?
Craig Montgomery.
I see. And during your marriage in Hong Kong, did you work?
No. My husband would not allow me to work. He wouldn't even allow me to leave the house.
So your Hong Kong husband supported you?
Yes.
Until his sudden death?
Yes.
Isn't it a fact, Miss Tenney, that your husband, Winston Lowe, died in Hong Kong, leaving you destitute?
Yes.
Who funded your return to the States?
Craig Montgomery.
And when you returned to the States, did you look for work?
My son was in the hospital. He'd been in a very bad accident.
So you had a sick child, no job, no money. Where did you live?
Well, that's when I moved into a room in the suite of Craig Montgomery at the Lakeview.
You moved in with a married man you only just met?
Yes. But it was a business arrangement.
A business arrangement? Well, how long did this business arrangement last? One night, a week, a month?
6 months, approximately.
Did you receive a salary?
No. It wasn't like that.
Oh, well, please tell the court what it was like, Miss Tenney.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
How did you support yourself and your son if you weren't receiving a salary?
Craig paid my bills.
And what was your part in this arrangement?
Look, my son was hurt, and no one in this town would even speak to me.
Please just answer the question. What was the nature of your business relationship with the defendant?
We were just friends.
So, Craig Montgomery, a complete stranger, opens his home and his wallet to you and your son, and you're telling the court he was just being friendly?
Yes.
The defendant is a very generous man. Tell me, Miss Tenney, what did you do to repay your friend for his generosity?
Objection, argumentative.
A rephrase, Counselor.
Did Mr. Montgomery require anything from you in exchange for your room and board?
Yeah, yes. He wanted a dinner companion.
Order.
You were Mr. Montgomery's dinner companion. Did you cook these dinners or just eat them?
I didn't cook.
Just eat, then. Sounds like a dream job to me.
Objection.
Order.
Your Honor, objection.
Order!
You ready for the tour?
The tour?
You haven't seen the bedroom.
Oh. Well, I really haven't seen that much of this room either. You know, that is a great fireplace. We have one at home, but my mom doesn't really like to clean up the ashes, so we don't build one that often. Sorry to be such a downer.
It's okay. This is our home now. Let's make a pact. To do only the things that make us happy.
You have been so great to me.
I like being the one you can count on.
You know, why don't we go on that tour? You can show me the bedroom now.
I don't know what's worse, being called a liar or having to relive the worst day of my life.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea what it's like to see your entire life go up in cinders in just a flash of a moment?
No, I don't.
I keep seeing myself go into that boathouse, and it was so dark and quiet. And then a flash of light, a noise that rocked my very being, and then nothing.
What do you remember first? The noise or the light?
The light. No, it must have been the noise.
Think carefully.
The noise. And then I saw Craig.
I can understand why you think it must have been Craig. I mean, who else could have done such a thing to you? But you really don't remember that, do you?
Why don't you believe me?
I'm trying to help you, Barbara.
I don't want your help. I want to be left alone. I have to conserve energy. Don't you understand that? Do you have any idea what it's like to try to prop myself up every day and to keep what's left of me put together? And I don't need you hounding me, Hal.
Do you really think that I would come here uninvited if you weren't still in some danger?
What?
The guy who did this to you, really did this to you, is psychotic and smart and roaming free. And he's gonna come back here.
Let me tell you a secret. You can clean and clean, but the first thing people notice when they come into your house is, does it smell clean? That's why I use Pine Sol. I get the cleaning power of Pine Sol plus long-lasting scents. Try Meadow Fresh Pine Sol. Rain Clean, Lemon Fresh, and good old pine. The power of Pine Sol, the smell of clean. 'Cause, honey, that's what Pine Sol is all about.
New Dixie Rinse and Reuse is pretty amazing. But can it stand up to the heat of a microwave? What do you think? New Dixie Rinse and Reuse. Any tougher and they wouldn't be disposable.
Hand your kid a Nestle drumstick, and they're not growing up too fast. They're just a kid eating a drumstick, like you were once. Nestle drumstick, the original Sunday cone.
Mom, Dad, we're pretty close, right? Guess what? I'm 2 seconds away from kicking you out of my life. You won't even recognize me. And pretty soon, someone's gonna try to get me to take drugs. Wanna do something about it? You're gonna have to make me tell you where I am and who I'm with. Every day. No matter how much I fight you. Don't like it? Tough. You gotta be the grown-up.
You have reached a gecko. You probably wanted Geico, which could save you hundreds on car insurance. Don't be embarrassed. Happens all the time. Have a nice day.
Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Car insurance bills getting too hot to handle? Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
One of these women uses Suave Professional's Awapui shampoo. The other pays more for Paul Mitchell Awapui. Both have hair that's shiny and soft. So who is who? If you can't tell, why should we? Suave, don't you look smart?
Every specially marked Tic Tac pack is worth a point.
No! That's my raft.
Towards all new incredible stuff.
My scooter!
Just peel the points and send them in.
That's my digital camera.
Get Tic Tacs and get all new incredible stuff.
Hardy is good-looking, smart.
You're funny.
And in control.
Ooh, this is good.
But are the two people he trusts most
Nicole and I are extraordinarily tight, and Will is a fun guy to hang out with.
playing it for a sap
I'm setting him up just so I can knock him out.
and getting ready to take him down?
This game is about cutting people's throat and stabbing them in the back.
Find out all new Big Brother CBS Tuesday. Mayor Winningham stars in a thriller that will keep you guessing to the last minute. Little Girl Fly Away, CBS Wednesday.
Ah, romance. And all you're thinking about is, help! When will this date ever end? Shipmates, two very single people stuck together for 3 very long days at sea. Will it be the perfect date?
I can't wait to see him after this trip is over, actually.
Or the perfect storm?
Definitely not a relationship. Maybe a couple late night booty calls, but that's about it.
Shipmates, August 27th, it's where you'll have to be. Yeah, baby.
Weekday afternoons at 3, beginning August 27th on CBS 2.
Do you have any tickets left for the Burning Glaciers concert? Only the real expensive seats. That's okay, I'll take 2. Must be nice. Good job? Yeah, I'm a dental assistant. Cool. I used to have a job like this, but I took classes at night. And how long? Only a few months.
At Bryman, you can train to be a dental assistant in just 9 months. For a brochure, call 1-800-722-7337. Great careers begin at Bryman.
It's your ticket to a great future. Call now.
Who signed this rent receipt?
She did.
Is that your signature, Miss Dixon? No, ma'am. I want to tell you something, sir. You've got to get up real early in the morning. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, ma'am. Judge Judy. Today at 4 on CBS 2.
It's really taking off. Strip aerobics tonight at 5.
Celebrate Ray Day with 4 back-to-back episodes of Everybody Loves Raymond, CBS Tonight.
Craig Montgomery is charged with the attempted murder of his wife, Barbara Ryan. Barbara Ryan is a fashion designer of some renown. She owns Barbara Ryan Originals, her own label, her corporation, a multi-million-dollar company. Miss Tenney, did you study design?
Not formally, but many famous designers.
Thank you. By the time the accused married Barbara Ryan, had you obtained any gainful employment?
Not steady employment, no, but I was supporting myself.
After Mr. Montgomery married Barbara Ryan, did he offer you a job with her company?
Yes.
Doing what exactly?
It was a design job, but I didn't ask for it.
Please confine your answers to the questions. After Ms. Ryan was critically injured while she lay comatose, did you submit sketches to Mr. Montgomery for the new line for Barbara Ryan Originals?
Yes.
And did you have an understanding with the defendant that the two of you would run Ms. Ryan's company while she was in intensive care, unable to object?
No.
Objection. Counsel is leading the witness.
I'll rephrase. What exactly was the understanding that you had with the defendant?
BRO was under pressure to put out a new line. Craig was trying to save the company.
Wow. Perhaps we should consider the defendant a saint. First, he keeps you and your son as his dependents. Then he leaps to the rescue of his critically injured wife's company, armed only with his dinner companion, who has never designed for a major label or successfully run any major business whatsoever. Perhaps the jury should pin a medal on the defendant.
Objection, Your Honor. Maybe the DA should ask a question instead of giving her summation.
Withdrawn. Miss Tenney, you've testified that your relationship with the defendant was neither romantic or sexual in nature, but merely a business arrangement between friends. Could you explain to the court why Barbara Ryan found your bracelet in the bedroom she shared with her husband?
What do you want me to do, Hal? Wheel back into that court and say, "Excuse me, Your Honor, but I don't think my lying, thieving new husband, Craig Montgomery, did this to me. Maybe I was lying. Maybe we should just call off the entire trial because my ex-husband, the cop, has one of his famous hunches that the real psycho is still out there, still stalking me."
I'm not the only one. I've got Margot half convinced.
Oh, you and Margot were always good together.
And I'm starting to convince you, I can tell.
How? How can you tell? By looking at my interesting new face? By reading my expression? Doesn't all this scar tissue get in the way?
It doesn't get in my way. But let's be honest. The only way I could really tell what you were thinking is if you told me, a couple of 100 times.
Oh, then you won't mind me telling you again. This is not the work of some stranger. Craig Montgomery did this to me, Hal. Oh, no, get away, get away, no! Get away, Hal, get away from me! Get away, get away!
1 pound of hamburger sits in my fridge.
Mom, what's for dinner?
Is the question I hear.
Ma'am, have you tried old El Paso brand tacos in just 15 minutes? What's he doing here?
Boredom is banished with the first bite.
Thanks to the bright yellow box. The box is a kit.
The kit is a hit.
For dinner time fun, old El Paso's the one.
You'd try anything to get some relief from your nasal allergy symptoms. But before you change your life, make an easier change. Multi-symptom Flonase relieves all these nasal allergy symptoms: sneezing, itchy, runny nose, and congestion. Flonase once a day relieves them all day and night. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
Big news. Conair, who gave you your first dryer, creates the next generation, Dry and Straight. A pop-up concentrator gives you 20% more focused airflow to shine, straighten, fast. Dry and Straight from Conair.
New Malox Max challenges Mylanta Supreme. Who neutralizes more acid? Malox Max. Relieves pressure and bloating. Malox Max. Comes in 3 great new flavors. Malox Max. 3 ways the right choice is new Malox Max. Agree or it's free.
Have you looked at your long-distance bill lately? Wow. Are you kidding me? Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Sprint 500 Anytime is the perfect way to keep your long-distance bills under control. For just $25 a month, you get 500 minutes of state-to-state long-distance you can use 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're looking for a smarter long-distance plan, Sprint 500 Anytime is a slam dunk. To start lowering your bills, call 1-800-PIN-DROP today.
Big brother, little brother. Car keys, cartoons. Plays in a band, plays in the sand. 6'3", 3'6". What brings these two to the table? Honey Nut Chex. The taste of golden honey and nuts that's sweet, but not too sweet. So everybody likes it. What'll they agree on next? Maybe girls? Maybe in a couple of years. Honey Nut Chex, bringing families together. For breakfast, anyway.
A woman thinking about a career in politics faces challenges.
Dad thinks I'm scared.
And what do you think?
But when your father's a U.S. Senator...
I am coming off the most productive term I ever had. And when you run for Congress, you'll understand that.
If I run, Dad.
The stakes are much higher.
You're going to have to learn to handle your fear zone, or you're never going to make it in this game.
From the executive producer of ER and The West Wing comes the next great American drama, Citizen Baines, a new series CBS Saturday this fall.
Well, if you're absolutely sure.
I'm sure.
Well, it's a great room. It's got a great view of the lake. You can smell the roses at night.
Sounds perfect.
Good, because it's going to be all yours.
And yours?
No. I am crashing out here on the sofa.
But I thought you said you wanted to carry me off to bed.
I do. But now is not the right time. Any more than that bubble bath was the night of Craig and Barbara's wedding.
Well, when will the time be right?
Whenever it is, we'll both know.
No, please get away. Please don't hurt me.
I wasn't trying to hurt
please.
you. I wasn't trying to touch you. I was only trying to help.
I'm sorry. When someone moves quickly or comes at me, I fall apart. I'm sorry.
I was trying to get you to relive this thing. I'm the one that should be sorry. But it's okay now.
Oh, please go. Please go away. Hal, I need to rest. I don't want to talk anymore today, especially about Craig Montgomery, please.
It's okay, it's okay. I know everything I need to know now. I'll take care of it. All you need to do is just get better.
Thank you.
And just know I won't ever let anyone hurt you again.
Hal, one more thing, off the record. I hope that Craig and Carly rot in hell.
The bracelet meant nothing. It was just a dumb joke.
You put your bracelet on Barbara Ryan's pillow, and that was supposed to be funny?
It was funny to me at the time.
You weren't still living in the Montgomery suite, were you?
No.
Then what on earth were you doing in the bedroom?
I was just trying to teach Craig a lesson.
What kind of lesson?
He was trying to make my boyfriend jealous, so I guess I was trying to do the same thing to him.
Make his wife jealous?
Yes.
Was the accused playing a game or joking when he recently spoke of knocking off his wife?
Objection, hearsay.
It is not hearsay, Your Honor. The videotaped testimony of Darlene Burgess, Miss Tenney's neighbor, is already in evidence. Mr. Winthrop has seen it.
Overruled.
And was the defendant joking when he came to your door and was heard to say, "Stop me before I do something desperate"?
That wasn't about hurting Barbara. He was just having money problems.
Money problems that I'm sure you would understand. Did the accused visit you a lot after he was married to discuss his problems?
Not a lot.
What was the nature of your relationship with the defendant's wife, Barbara Ryan?
We were not friends.
Yet you and Mr. Montgomery continued to see each other.
Not often.
Yet you claim you were together on the night Barbara Ryan was attacked in her hospital bed. Isn't that true?
Yes.
Where were you?
In his car.
Driving around?
We were parked.
Where were you parked?
In the hospital parking lot.
Memorial Hospital, where Barbara Ryan is still a patient.
Yes.
Miss Tenney, what were you doing in the car?
We were talking.
Talking about what?
I was telling Craig that I could not be associated with him any longer in any way, that my commitment to my boyfriend would be taking all of my time.
Had you seen Barbara Ryan that day?
Yes.
For what purpose?
To ask her to back off these ridiculous accusations about Craig and me.
Did she agree to back off?
No.
I see. So let me get this straight. You attempted to intimidate the victim and then provided an alibi for the defendant the second time his wife was attacked. Is that correct?
No. You're twisting everything.
And when the defendant was accused of attempting to murder his wife for the second time, did you go directly to the police with an alibi?
Not directly.
Well, why not?
Because I was concerned that some people I care about might misinterpret my being with Craig.
Miss Tenney, isn't it true that you and the defendant have been engaged in a long-term affair?
No.
And isn't it true that you and the defendant conspired to put Barbara Ryan out of the picture so that you could share in the spoils of her company?
No. It isn't true. Not a single word of that is true.
Counsel is badgering the witness because she has no proof to back up her accusations.
Ms. Griffin, this is direct questioning, not an inquisition.
I apologize, Your Honor. Miss Tenney, have you and the defendant ever had a sexual or romantic relationship?
No. Never.
None of any kind?
No.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would like to enter additional photos into evidence.
It's showtime.
What the hell is she talking about? I don't have a clue.
What photos, Your Honor? May I please see them? And why weren't they included with the discovery materials?
Your Honor, this is new evidence recently acquired that goes right to the heart of the defendant's motive for attempting to murder his wife. It will prove that this witness has perjured herself today and will shed light on her reasons for providing an alibi for the defendant on the night his wife was attacked for the second time. I would like to proffer this evidence to Your Honor and counsel for the defense.
Your Honor, I don't have time to prepare a rebuttal.
Let's have a look at what you've got.
We can call and say you're sick.
For 7 million kids who wet the bed, a sleepover can be a nightmare. Often just because their bladders haven't grown as quickly as the rest of their bodies. They don't know there's something that can help. that protects yet looks and feels like real underwear. Good nights mean good mornings.
Mom, it's cartoon stars for little kids.
Kids, they can't wait to grow up. Looks like he's ready for this.
Kids love new Chef Boyardee Mini Bites ravioli and meatballs. Sized just right, but loaded with big ravioli taste. Mini Bites from Chef Boyardee.
The pain was awful. I was missing my own party. The pain got so bad I wanted to lie down. But it just got worse. Then I rediscovered a real lifesaver. Extra Strength Bayer Aspirin. Nothing's proven stronger than Extra Strength Bayer on tough pain. Not even the leading prescription. It's real relief I can depend on. And my doctor said Original Strength Aspirin can help save your life by protecting your heart. Beautiful.
Bayer. Take it for pain, take it for life.
You want incredible color.
But you also want incredible hair.
Intense color, lasting color. Color that loves your hair. Hydrians. Incredible color that's incredibly gentle.
Its unique water-based color cream hydrates your hair with pure permanent color.
Nothing penetrates deeper to cover gray better or last longer. But Hydrians won't shock your hair. So you get color that's rich and shining. Hydrians by Clairol. A beauty all your own.
Looking for a quiet moment? Get a quieter cookie. Soft, fruit chewy Fig Newtons. Time out from the everyday crunch.
The Quilted Northern Quilters.
Did you hear that? What you're hearing is the special kind of clean we quilt into every sheet of Quilted Northern. Our quilting creates this unique texture.
Flat tissue doesn't have it.
All that texture leaves you feeling clean.
It's a quilted clean you get from Quilted Northern.
Ah, a squeaky clean.
Quilted Northern for a quilted clean.
And look what's new.
Quilted Northern Fresh and Moist Wipes.
This is the summer to fall in love with the bold and the beautiful.
This is totally bogus. It's my case. I've seen all the photos, all the crime scene stuff. Nothing has to do with Carly. What is Jessica talking about?
Whatever it is, Jack, you have to remember that Carly doesn't love anyone but you.
Your Honor, these photographs could be digitally doctored composites. They could be anything until I can verify their integrity.
Miss Tenney can establish the authenticity of these photographs, and I have a corroborating witness.
Mr. Winthrop, I see no reason why these photos can't be entered into evidence.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, the photograph you're about to see was taken on the wedding night of Craig Montgomery and Barbara Ryan, 15 minutes before the ceremony.
They're entering the pictures in evidence, Mom. The jury's taking a look at it right now.
Oh, thank God.
Craig Montgomery is dead in the water. And his little friend, Carly Tenney, she's floating belly up right next to him.
Maybe my luck is changing. And it's all because of you. I love you, Paul.
Hey, I gotta scrap the intruder's lead story. Craig just lost an alibi and gained a mistress, Carly Tenney.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, well, go check out the poster couple on display in the courtroom. There's a big picture of the two of them kissing.
Who cares? Craig did not try to kill Barbara.
What?
Barbara did not see Craig at the boathouse.
What are you talking about, Hal?
It doesn't matter. The bomber is still out there. He's a mental case. He's the same guy that tried to kill you, and we have got to find him.
Miss Tenney, can you identify the couple in this photograph?
Some things never change. You go after him and I go blind. Not anymore. I'm finally finished.
Hey, Craig, do you believe in God?
At the moment? I'm having a problem with it.
Well, that's too bad, because your only hope is prayer.
Miss Tenney, please answer the question. Who are the people kissing in this photograph?
Megan?